And to test my mic as well. That seems fine. Maybe I'll lower a little the background music. Okay. Yeah, I forget. I need to restart stuff to get out of the sound test. What to do? What to do? Okay. I just unlock access to level 6 more. So that is very good. Now I probably still need to farm a little more before being able to defeat Gillespie. Because that was very tough last time. And there wasn't even yet any summons to open. So it's gonna get complicated for sure. I think I can equip all of them. Let's see. I was quite lucky last time with like what 2-3 cool finds. So let's see if we can have some stuff this time. A cut of will. Ooh, that's already that's pretty okay for a dark wizard usually, but not this one. Now fire rod though, that might be of some use. Yeah. We got a bit of stuff just there. Flash ring. I could maybe try to pass by force into the castle, but I'm not sure that this is gonna work. And I probably would want well, I have weapons of different elements. I don't think I'm missing anything. Pretty high drain. Have additional damage against undead and flyers. A real question would be, do I have enough to pass by force or not? And weirdly, the bottleneck is actually more Gillespie than Death Out of Darkness. I guess I can... Well, the problem with Chaos Castle is that if you just give it a try, you probably die by an elemental attack and lose some res. Kinda sad. But I think I actually might still want to maybe still train into the Demon's Tower. Let's give it a try, just to check how easy it will be with our level 6 move this time. Because if I can train properly and finally investing into some vitality, I might think about being Chaos Castle without too much training. Easy as one shot. finally hit. Yes. Aha. Yeah, better put some points, some additional points into that. I didn't check it again, but I think that's 83 is the max dex you will encounter in Chaos, normal mode Chaos Castle. Give me your phone. I didn't thought about that, but I wonder if the center phone, well, night phone, sorry, has more movement speed as well. Yeah, I think that in this home, outside of the clone, I shouldn't have too much problem now. We're going to transform. Bang. Never mind. I'll still have some problems around, I guess. I still don't have enough regen. You got an ancient ring, but give me your XP. Still sad that in advanced mod you get some weird stuff that just sells for money from now. Almost would have made more sense to have it the other way. But I'm not gonna complain, of course. Enchanted Death Robe. Will we get lucky? It kind of makes me want to replay a lot of the Rings too. No, let's read another king that made on a Jubilee. Been quite some times. Well, before going for any new playthrough of game other than the main one, I should probably try to finish the one I already started. Oh, that hurt. That's gotta be for the clone. Which now I realize that I didn't account for it when going into the dungeon. Oh, shot. You just had to prove me wrong. Of course. I need 30 hits to help me tank one from this enemy. Complicated. So much for the tanking, I guess. I wonder how this build would go into multiplayer. I think that just with protect from the priestess, you would tank really well. But what's stopping this build from being overpowered? With the reason, of course, that, well, I mean, I was about to say that counted for anything that broke the game, but there's still the blood knife around though. Is the fact that you cannot easily stack defense on top of the physical boost that you get from Morph. Put it back. One shot those zombies. Yeah, still blocked in the same dungeon. Well, I guess I'll still give kinda want to give it a try to the Chaos Castle, but I don't think this is gonna go well. We'll see. For once, I'll be happy to be proven wrong. I probably should get the silver ring. Is there anything else that I could use? Don't think so. Nope. I mean the ancient ring, maybe, against Gillespie. Oh, a real question though. Would the summon from Gillespie attack me while I'm morphed? Oh. I didn't even think about that. Oh boy. This one will be easy. Don't mind me, I'm just passing. There's what, 3 maybe of those that are easily trivialized. I remember that the last screen before the boss, the Cloud of Darkness, I mean, is also one of those bridges. I don't remember that, but yeah, I get that. Never remember which one has a chest. Professional Shining Soul Connoisseur then. I could say Connoisseur, I'll let you know I'm French. Also, I just moved for anime, so I get to unlock. Give me your map, please. enemy that dropped the underground labyrinth map. Well, the name of the item is labyrinth map. So far so good, but how long can I continue doing that? Would I be able to one-shot them? Nope. That's not a very good news. Yeah, sure. Thanks, but that's not the right class for that. They're gonna be flying. Problem is they're also gonna be using dark elements. That's 2 shots at least. Yeah, next one is gonna kill me for sure. And let's already retreat. I have money to get some link drops, but I'm not sure this would be enough to force my way through. Oh, never mind. I'm rich. Well, no, that is. I have one in the storage of Earth. Oh, this could be good with this build if I would actually have enough power to regen some health. Power. Respectable. Let's use it. Get the survivor. I'm gonna stash that though. No. Gonna stash that as well. Now what about the fun? Yeah, still have enough for a lot of them drops. Probably start to using my I forgot how those are called because I'm never using them. Varying scrolls to gain a little more money on the next equipment that I found in the dungeon. Why the hell do I have this much railroads? Actually, yeah. I mean, yeah, maybe if I'm going against Gillespie, I could use them, but that's the only situation. Put it right there. Okay, here we go again. Still at the easy part. But hey, at least I can kill enemies. Well, those I have additional damage against. Oh, that's silly walk. Okay, can I get the enemy? Maybe to get it to appear I need to be morphed. Okay. I missed something. Well, let's try the left then. Wait, there's no enemy coming. I never experienced this glitch previously. It's very interesting. Let's try to just save load within the game. If that doesn't resolve that, that means that the game literally just told me, no, you cannot do the Chaos Castle now. I get rolled quite hard. Ah, finally. There you are. Already punching me in the face like crazy. Whoa. Not the only one to have dexterity problem, it seems. I think I can go right over for the last one. Ooh, nice method. What did I wanted with Mithril? Ah, the royal gloves. So if I'm getting destroyed, not right now, maybe later. If I'm getting destroyed, I could probably from that. Unless I'm really unlucky, this should be high graded enough Mithril. And if I'm not, that means that my luck is balanced. From next time. From last time. Gosh, let's just block it. Let me just ignore these enemies. Disappointing. Honestly, who I was gonna get a level 6. Still don't know what is the like the effect proc chance. It was the like since the beginning of the dungeon, the second only light effect that got triggered. Might as well farm those guys since they drop the map. It almost feels like instead of slicing you, they slap you, only moving their hands. Or maybe it's just me. Still not as silly as a sprite as the Minotaurs. Should I still go for strength? Good question. But I guess yes. Yeah, I do have the temper string. Should have put the silver ring on the other side. It's probably the biggest advantage of this build is that you can actually go into your menu mid-battle and change some things. Oh boy. Maybe better. Yeah, of course. Hitting an angel with a light infused weapon wasn't a very bright, no pun intended, very bright idea. So let's do this again, but with silver ring. Ah, that's a 2-shot, finally. And that's not even a light plus additional damage against undead weapon. That would be a 1-shot for sure. So it looks like the mobbing is totally doable. But still, it doesn't say anything about Gillespie. Ah! My positioning was big gaming. Come on, drop the thing! Nope. That one part of the darkness set. They just won't drop them. I'm gonna do that. For once you can still do that without Morph. Did I forget to put the Tempest Ring on? Yes, I did. Wait, I didn't saw any difference in damage. Oh, they're not considered flying. That's the type of stuff I would forget all the time. Already kinda seems weird that the mages which floats are not considered flying. Eyeballs as well. Well, that goes with my analysis of the enemies type in the Shining series that are present. Totally in there. Gotta get this one. Ooh, boy. That's quite the slap. That's not for me. I would have appreciated to have a usable rod at this point, not gonna lie. Maybe some bones as well. Because remember that the Dark Wizard can equip bone heavy armor. Don't know if it really be something usable one more, but against Gillespie at least that's an option, especially since it gives additional dark res. Tempest string it is. I just realized with the number of calls as an automaton, you can have your ancient ring there. Let's try it. Oh boy. Instant punishment. I really need to go back to doing some shorts again. This moment is a perfect moment to caption. But I think I'm gonna do a big batch once this playthrough is over. I'm gonna do some shorts and some highlights similar to what I did with Summon Sure. Actually, this one I think it was well, mostly void content, but some parts were interesting. Okay. Here, well, at least for now, can use that. Maybe I should right away get some additional leading drops. Yeah, 3 won't get me far. Maybe I'll ignore the dragon this time. Seems like a better idea. Fail number 2. Oh shit. I'm gonna die again. Well, you know what? You get this chest. I'm just gonna get the fuck out. Yeah, you don't want to disappear, huh? Doesn't seem to be. I should get a thunder weapon, but just for this dude that wasn't necessary. So, whatever. Going for reports to Master Gillespie. Coming from the graveyard. Actually, that's a good plot point to know. Where did Gillespie join the Chaos Knight? Right away after his departure and the beginning of the story? It's not even totally clear who are the Chaos Knights. Because you get Gillespie, the Thought of Darkness, Oswald, but is the Dark Angel in it? Oh no. Not even sure. Vampire. It's weird that they use this traduction because it's clearly just vampire, but probably translated directly from the katakanas. Oh. Oh, yes! Well, Morph, I don't care about the enemies. Spam and Bristol. Okay. I should have get my gun in my what is it? My flash ring for more attack speed. I'm gonna transform soon. Oh boy, that's not really an epic fight, but I can manage. Come on, die. Oh, ho, ho. Never mind. I can finish the castle now. If I had thought that the salmon wouldn't attack, I would have attempted it sooner. I wonder if wait, I never tried that. That would have been cool to have some some secrets. Oh boy, that was my last healing drop. Oof. Well, I'm glad that I didn't miss a lot more attacks. That was clutch. Well, I would have packed a whole lot of healing drops anyway. So that's the egg. I'm wondering if I should destroy it. I can always go back. So Morphin will not really be really useful against the Power of Darkness. I guess let's just go in right away. I'll have to do another thumbnail now, because I really thought that I would have to train for multiple sessions before beating Chaos Castle. I was surprised. I forgot that he speaks for so long time. Yes, I am really the hero from this manga, you know? I guess no, I couldn't have imagined how different you'd be. Does it still classify as a centaur? with those claws on his paws. It's like a half wolf or something. Okay, that was fast. The button of this boss is quite easy as long as you get into a line, and then you just make him move along this line. Don't speak as much. Okay. It's gonna take some time. Oh boy. Yeah, I kinda want to quicken it by being really aggressive because it's gonna take forever. But I can see that this is not really a bright idea. I mean, at least you don't lose any res from this fight, so you can try again as much as you want. Priest pestering me. I mean, if you really want that, bro, you just have to destroy the castle. Oh boy. Yeah, normally I just do a charge attack and then go back. But for once I cannot do that. I mean I can, but it's not really effective, is what I mean. Mm. 168, 69. I guess this would be a good one. A combination of these two rods. And maybe still going for dodge attacks. Yeah, well, I would need additional level to be able to have an additional level to meditate. Okay, well. Let's try it this way. I mean, I just have to force and not get one shot like I did. Come on. I really should have put some more dexterity in there. Oh boy. Yeah. It's difficult to really get focused into a fight when you're just going back and forth doing the same thing. Weirdly, I have actually more trouble with Gillespie than no, with Death Heart than with Gillespie. Okay, I guess I'll focus on just dodging that first tornado. It's quite ridiculous, like I'm getting just properly one shot. It's like the tornado hitting like 2-3 times and killing you right away. Okay, but just one hit is enough. I might as well get some HP regen at some points. It's so sad to see a missed charge attack. Well, I'm feeling like my Nordex Archer. What, already? I feel that he would have more HP. I guess I really rushed for nothing. Oh, hello, Pros. Thanks. Glad to see someone come by. Game name, it's Shining Soul 2. I think that's in the description. Yeah, the same name. Except that the actual name of the game instead of a 2 that's, you know, the Roman 2 with 2 bars. This is the end. Yeah, it's a very nice game. Still holds on to this day. Still playable. Still nice. Still has a ton of replayability because of the way the items are generated into the dungeon. Of course, the game has flaws, and there are even some weird stuff like skills that don't work properly. But hey. Yeah, it's still looking. I think that the GBA, especially, maybe even more than Nintendo Digital System games, still has game that nowadays feels nice because the art direction was cool. It's the difference between the OG Final Fantasy VII and the very recent Rebirth remake. The definition is like I don't know, 50 times higher or something like that. So you should be able to do some photorealistic, very good looking things. But the art direction is not very good. It's kind of bland. So actually the first was better. This game, despite being very pixelated, is still pretty. These kinds of game is hard to find. What, the GFF7? Just a game to play, or you mean a physical copy? A physical copy is hard, but even back in the days of the GBA PS1 era and stuff, there was a Chinese market for those. There was already weird stuff going on, like Pokemon version being more updated on the Chinese market than the official one. This kinds of game. What doesn't help is that you have literally thousands of games in the catalog of those old consoles. If you go into a ROM station or something and you just look at the number of GBA games, you have more than 10,000. It's hard to find anything in there. Especially since the top game of all time or whatever it is, or maybe a subcategory, there's always like 10 games in there. So you always end up having advice for the same. But this one, by the way, appears in some of them. Yes, in the hack and slash and action RPG sections. They really talk for a long time. I had time to do a monologue of like 3 minutes. Going to town, receive the praise which you deserve. It would have been cool to actually have Townsville giving us money or something, but no. We just get a yeah, thank you, hero, and everybody forgets us. Father. Yeah. Well, thank you for the sub. Well, I'll be playing this game in future playthroughs, amongst others, because I still have a lot of playthrough and explaining to do about this one. Although I've been not very active lately for personal reasons, but it's planned. Can this be played on Android? Yeah, absolutely, I did. So it's totally doable. Handheld console. Very easy to get working on phones. Well, on Android, that is. And similar to this. On iPhone, it's a little more complicated because iPhone doesn't like emulators, but on Android, that's easy. I think it's well, I don't remember, but there is one portage of an app similar to Visual Boy Advance. By the way, what about this Mithril? Ooh. I could actually farm for that royal glove. Wind. Nothing too interesting in there. What is this shitty equipment? Come on, you could have do some sort of effort for you, hero. Anyway, I forgot which one has value between those, but let me get a royal gloves. I'm not gonna farm it on stream, I'm gonna farm it later, but just so that we can have an idea, I'm gonna check if this can drop in the right table, which, so that should be pure mithril grade 2. Last time I was trying to farm, I was in grade 1, and that's not what you want with this one. Of course, that has to be a failed one right away. I just want to do this and call it a day. I mean, call it a day. I actually feel like I could play some more dungeons. Maybe start to farm the darkness set. What? You serious? Yeah. You really did have to give myself a failed forging. So I managed to come at the same time because I got the same item. Okay, that should be a different one. What? Why do I get some failed forging from mithril? What the hell? The math. I always forgot, but mithril I think is value divided by 10. It's divided by 10, yes. So what do we have? I don't have the value right in there. 1060, 940, 960, and that's oh no. Oh damn, I'm missing 4 points to be into the correct table. Never mind. No royal gloves for today. Flush ring, I'm gonna use that. Just stash these. Actually, where should I go? Should I go into yeah, first place to farm efficiently would be the pirate ship. What's my time already? I think I don't want to go past the 2 hours mark. That's oh, I got about an hour left. Okay. I hope that I will be able to one-shot everything. With them, maybe the exception of the Vikings, of course, because those dudes have a shield and everything. They're pretty tough. That's true, it's been acting weird. Alright, I'll easily defeat the giant squid. I still don't have that much dark res though. Yeah, open the door. See ya. Actually, we never see this dude again. I don't think he even come back to the castle once after. I transformed from nothing. Okay, time of truth. One shot or not? Those are bats. Those are easy. No! That's not one shot. Sadness. 2 shots is fine, I guess. I'll be troll again, and instead of having one piece of the red drop set for my character, I'll get one for the others. There's like 3 streams ago, I think, I got that Religion axe, which is not for the Dark Wizard but for the Dragons. Shot? Aha! Correct element is a blessing. There should be a correct element for the ghosts, the skeletons. I don't know about the eyeballs. But we'll see. Ooh, that was a nice crit. Still don't hit the visual damage cap, but I would have with my Tempest Ring on. Doesn't drop the thing. Actually, maybe I should go back to Chaos Castle or for that matter and get my unlucky hood first. Technically, I didn't finish no more mod, by the way, because I need to defeat cows, but this fight is just you packing a shitload of healing drops. Because I'm not gonna be able to outrun this character. Or at least it should do the same thing as with Gillespie, the summons are gonna ignore me. we're pretty lucky that those background music are pretty cool because it's only one per dungeon. I wonder how the game would have been different with some more. It's not in this dungeon that I'm gonna get lucky and have a level 7. Not sure, let's go for more strength. So this build, Morph Dark Wizard, would be a good contender for doing a challenging advanced mod run at some point. I think that would be him, the Summon Archer, and then who did I do? I did yeah, I did the Dragon, but that was a very long time ago. I don't think I still have the files. But I know that what my next playthrough will be. Gonna get inspired by Terra Obscura. I was already thinking about this one, but I'm formally announcing that we're going to do a Le French playthrough. I'm gonna be playing our boy Eric the Warrior and getting to use every bit of weapons and armor in the game that are French themed. Although some of them are like Western Europe themed and not especially French. Sometimes, it gets confusing with these weapons and armors. They were across multiple countries at once. And it's totally valid because they were directly translated from Japanese in katakana, in which they already have the same name. So we know this is the actual artistical direction. I have no idea though if that's the same in the original Shining Force series. I guess I should say sub-series, the actual series as a whole is Shining. I wonder if there are fans of the dungeon crawler, the very beginning before Shining Force became tactical action tactical RPG, sorry. Tactical action RPG. What the hell? That could be a thing, I guess. Be my sight. It's been very long since I didn't use the soul manual. Level 3? Yeah, level 3. I would need to go into multiplayer sometime to capture how big the animation becomes once you go into rank past 10. I've read that that took up the entire screen. I want to see that for myself. What? Oh, I will use my soul. But I did it without even thinking. Sometimes I don't know why my brain doesn't register with what I'm doing. Well, when you're not threading like that into a dungeon, you kinda go into autopilot mode. Well, at least I do because I know this game, you know. I wouldn't say that for all the games. I wonder if there are people so good at like Dark Souls or some other complicated game like that. Well, complicated, not complicated, I guess, in the combat, but difficult, just to get the feeling right, that they go into autopilot. That would be a far bigger flex on Dark Souls than on Shining Soul. Both have soul in the name, I guess. But Dark better than Shining. Do I want to bother? No, I don't think so. Already did this quest. Got to move. Wall art. You have to do a wall art guide at some point. So much video to do, so little time to do that. It's better this way than having time but not knowing what to do, I suppose. No darkness glows. Actually hurt my thumb with this fight. I was punning like crazy against Gillespie. While not being very efficient, if I'm being honest, but at least I managed to pass. That's a time like that you're happy that in more recent game you have an option to pass these dialogues. Let me get it. Oh, that's fine. I try to cheese it by having him next to me and hitting him through the wall like I saw someone did once. But I guess I should get him up first. I'm cutting it a whole lot of nothing. Oh, Hmm. Actually, this is good for the Colossus. Never mind, a little something. Probably already have some dark road. Oh. Yeah, this is quite rare actually, but unfortunately this is not for this build. I would have been really happy to have this with a spell spammer dark wizard. Sad. So dark. Actually better. Wind. And better again. Now light. Difference between light and thunder. Thunder would be better for the Colossus. Light would be better for the demons. And then after that, I don't think it really matters. Ah, maybe the angels. Yeah, the thunder one would be better for the angels because no damage reduction. Okay, whatever. I keep them both anyway. I could get this one and start farming chaos fairies. Why not? At some point I will need that chaos ring anyway. Would I go Morph or just go with charge attacks? I don't know. Let's see how this goes. Dungeon. Well, that probably would be a one shot. Yeah. Yeah, one shot with normal attack. Let's go through the Forgotten Dungeon. I think that this is a high level enough that you could, if you get lucky, get a level 7 spellbook in there. No chaos ring. Bad. It's been so long since I did the Forgotten Dungeon, I don't even remember what enemies are there, except those muggers. Those I remember because they are memorable, to say the least. I think these are the enemies that I need to defeat to open the door. Oh boy. Yeah, well. This golem are pretty tough. I guess I'll retry to do the spider poison and going into hiding tactic. So which one is the spider form? The third one? Yeah, the third one. Let's hope that I get lucky. Come on. Poison doesn't want to proc. All of these for that. on, get poisoned. No. Doesn't want to proc. That was dozens of attack and not one poison proc. Almost feels like I should just get one level into Venom just for that. I can try anyway. First need the spell book Venom. It's quite expensive to get the level 6 just for level 1 attack, but you gotta do what you gotta do. At least I'll have a better chance. Well, hopefully. I really was unlucky with that. Ninja style. Oh shit. So now you appear. You ruined my strategy, you muggies. That's not what I accounted for. Okay. Oh, at least they're not that... never mind. They take some good damage, but they have a stupid amount of HP for this level. Yeah, they have like 500 HP or something like that. Well, this is gonna be tough to to train in the Forgotten Dungeon. I think I'll just farm off string the 3 fairies in the beginning to get a chaos ring, and that will be all. Let me just get back my equipment. I get kinda trolled by these muggers. I invested into Venom for nothing. Traitor. My big bro's supposed to be a fucking master. I'm invincible while insane. Which is lucky, because otherwise you could have corrupted save file from that. But anyway, yeah, I don't know what I will do yet with this character for now. So I guess playthrough's over for now. Thanks anybody for watching. I think I'm gonna do the same as highlight as I did for the Summon Archer season 1, and I think I'll have some fun with that. Thanks anybody for watching. See you next time.